Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sandra, and I'm going to have story time for the kids with some classic Treasury nursery rhymes. This is Best Loved Rhymes. We'll all have some tea. Have you any wool? Oh, the Grand Old Duke of York. Old MacDonald had a farm. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and a quack quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Seesaw Margery Doll. Seesaw Margery Doll, Johnny shall have a new master. He shall have but a penny a day because he can't work any faster. Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Pat a cake. Pat a cake, pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and prick it and mark it with a B and put it in the oven for baby and me. Baa-baa Black Sheep. Baa-baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Mary's Lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, that was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got and home did trot as fast as he could caper. He went to bed to mend his head with vinegar and brown paper. Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down, Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 2, the mouse said boo, Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 3, the mouse said wee, Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 4, let's sing some more, Hickory Dickory Dock. Hey diddle diddle. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Duke of York. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up, and when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, bringing their tails behind them. Monday's Child. Monday's child is fair of face. Tuesday's child is filled with grace. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child has far to go. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child works hard for a living. But the child that is born on the Sabbath day is bonny and blithe and good and gay. Mary, Mary. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. I'm trying to take some of the glare off of it. Polly put the kettle on. 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 We'll all have tea. Suki take it off again. Suki take it off again. Suki take it off again. They've all gone away. Favorite folk. Here I am, little jumping Joan. Bye baby Bunting. Father's gone a hunting. There was an old man with a beard. Little boy blue. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow and the cow's in the corn. But where's the little boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a haystack fast asleep. Will you wake him? No, not I, for if I do, he'll surely cry. Lucy Locket. Lucy Locket lost her pocket. Kitty Fisher about it. Not a penny was there in it, but a ribbon round it. There was a crooked man. There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. The old woman who lived in a shoe. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread, then told them all off and sent them to bed. Curly locks. Curly locks, curly locks, wilt thou be mine? Thou shalt not wash dishes, nor yet feed the swine, but sit on a cushion and sew a fine seam, and feed upon strawberries, sugar, and cream. Bye baby Bunting. Bye baby Bunting, father's gone a hunting, to get a little rabbit skin to wrap his little baby in. Little girl, little girl. Little girl, where have you been? Gathering roses to give to the queen. Little girl, what gave she you? She gave me a diamond as big as my shoe. There was an old man. There was an old man with a beard, who said it was just as I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren, have all built their nest in my beard. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Dear, dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Johnny's so long at the fair. He promised to bring me a basket of posies, a garland of lilies, a garland of roses, a little straw hat to set off the ribbons that tie up my bonny brown hair. Jumping Joan. Jumping Joan. Here I am, little Jumping Joan. When nobody's with me, I'm all alone. Here is the church. Here is the church, and here is the steeple. Open the door and see all the people. Here is the parson going upstairs, and here he is saying his prayers. Father's Day. Walk a little slower, Daddy, said a child so small. I'm following in your footsteps, and I don't want to fall. Sometimes your steps are very fast, sometimes they're hard to see. So walk a little slower, Daddy, for you are leading me. Someday when I'm all grown up, you're what I want to be, then I will have a little child who want to follow me. And I would want to lead just right and know that I was true, so walk a little slower, Daddy, for I must follow you. Jack be nimble. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Lavender's blue. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly. Lavender's green. When I am king, dilly dilly, you shall be queen. Who told you so, dilly dilly? Who told you so? 'Twas my own heart, dilly dilly, that told me so. Call up your men, dilly dilly, set them to work. Some to the plow, dilly dilly, some to the cart. Some to make hay, dilly dilly, some to make corn, while you and I, dilly dilly, keep ourselves warm. Lavender's green, dilly dilly, lavender's blue. If you love me, dilly dilly, I will love you. Little Polly Flinders. Little Polly Flinders sat among the cinders, warming her pretty little toes. Her mother came and caught her and told off her little daughter for spoiling her nice new clothes. Old King Cole. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers three. Every fiddler had a fine fiddle, and a very fine fiddle had he. Oh, there's none so rare as can compare with King Cole and his fiddlers three. There was a little girl. There was a little girl, and she had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. When she was good, she was very, very good, but when she was bad, she was horrid. Dance to your daddy. Dance to daddy, my bonny laddie. Dance to daddy, my bonny lamb. You shall have a fishy in a little dishy. You shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. Dance to your daddy, my bonny laddie. Dance to your daddy, and to your mammy sing. You shall get a cookie and pair of breekies, and you shall have a coatie when the boat comes in. There was an old woman. There was an old woman tossed up in a basket 17 times as high as the moon. Where she was going, I just had to ask it, for in her hand she carried a broom. Old woman, old woman, old woman, said I, oh whither, oh whither, oh whither so high? I'm sweeping the cobwebs down from the sky, and I'll be back with you by and by. And that's going to be it for tonight. That should be some good reading for the kids to fall asleep to. And I'll be back and read some more at a later date. Hopefully by next week I'll have another one up. I appreciate you watching my videos. Remember that God loves you. I love you. And if you're lost, get into a church and try to get yourself saved before it's too late. All you have to do is give your heart to Jesus and He'll forgive you. So make sure that you get into a church, because the world's not going to continue to last. Have a good, blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye.